Angels don't come to the reservation. Bats, maybe, or owls. Boxy, mottled things. Coyotes, too. They all mean the same thing. The first time that I went up on stage at regionals with a microphone and a spotlight, it was terrifying. I haven't seen an angel fly through this valley ever. My heartbeat was pounding in my throat and I couldn't hear over it, and it was very nerve-wracking. If there are angels up there, living on clouds. Finishing my poem the first time, it was not only empowering, but meaningful to me, being able to address a subject that I believe in. We're better off if they stay rich and fat and ugly and exactly where they are.
Congratulations, everybody. I hope you feel just absolutely so proud of yourselves. This is your time to shine.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2018 Montana Poetry Out Loud State Finals.
Lions don't need your help. In the Serengeti, for instance, 1,000 hold sway over more than Connecticut.
Poetry Out Loud is a program started by the National Endowment for the Arts and the Poetry Foundation. And they got together and wanted to invigorate the classroom experience with poetry a little more than maybe it had otherwise been.
The angel of Michael outside the garden, his circle of fire maddening around the tree.
When it was established under the leadership of poet Dana Gioia, he articulated a concern that poetry was becoming relevant to only poets, and they designed this program to get students to connect with poetry.
Please don't tell the flowers. They think the sun loves them. The grass is under the same simple-minded impression about the rain, the fog, the dew.
But I do love Poetry Out Loud because it asks people to bring poems into themselves and fall in love with poetry. Because it is the language of emotion. That's what poetry is, where we talk to each other like human beings.
These beings trapped, as I am trapped, but not...
It can kind of evoke something in you that no other type of writing really can, because it's a short burst of information that really can lift your emotions like nothing else.
The wild brother at whose feet the white wolves fawn.
It's a great thing to see students involved in something that comes from the heart. And you could really see that, I think, in some of these students, that they had taken these poems to heart and really, in the depth of their being, connected with it.
Beneath long rows of sharp footfalls, like nails in a lid, an old man stands, trying on glasses.
The beautiful thing about poetry to me is that it can have multiple meanings. It can bring a message to people no matter who the spokesman is.
I'm sure you're very welcome. Oh, no. If you step in one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself.
In order to perform the poem, you obviously have to put in a lot of work into memorizing it, but that's only half the battle. You also have to perform it.
The fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean.
Sometimes it can be difficult. For me, it's the public speaking part. I'm not that great at it, which is kind of why I chose to do Poetry Out Loud, just to push my limits.
My heart rises up in me, becomes the cork of me.
I think students really get a sense of the power of their voices and kind of going against expectations. A lot of students don't want to do it right off the bat and perform in front of a group of people, and sort of nudging them along that process and having them gain that confidence has been valuable to see.
And it swings above the floor and dances like the shadow of something lost.
Great job. I think even though there's no comma after suspended, that's one word where you want to let that linger a little bit and pause there.
The shadow sways, indifferent. Having that moment where everyone is focused on you and you are literally in the spotlight and just taking your time, remembering what it means to me and just feeling the words.
There is an ash tree behind this house. You can see it from our bedroom window.
If you stare at it for long enough, you'll see it drop a leaf. Stare at it now.
We're waiting for the judges to do a little bit of organizational work. I know that the suspense is probably killing you.
I like the competition. The pressure motivates me. Just knowing that there's a time for me to speak and perform and be judged, and then it's over.
Watch, leaves, drop.
The experience has been really good. I don't feel any fear when I'm in front of an audience anymore. I mean, in my freshman year, I would have been terrified to do this stuff, but now it just it makes me feel great about myself and what I'm doing.
I think it went well. I'm not sure if I was the best performer, but hopefully my words touched some people.
Wow, what a bunch of beautiful people up here. In first place for the Montana State Finals, Anna Hedinger.
You know, they're all winners. They're all winners for having had the experience here.